dear viewers. Welcome back to Future Scholars Network, where we journey through the golden pages of Islamic history and education. Today, we take you back to a time of bravery, knowledge, and unshakable faith. We're exploring one of the earliest and most powerful chapters of Islamic education, Dar-e-Arqam, the first school of Islam, and the inspiring lives of the Ashab-e-Suffah, the true torchbearers of sacred knowledge. After the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began preaching the message of Islam, people from all walks of life started embracing it, but the journey was not easy. Most of the early converts were the poor, the oppressed, and the slaves. Names like Hazrat Bilal, Hazrat Amr bin Yasir, Hazrat Kabab bin Arqam, Hazrat Fakia remind us of painful trials and unshakable belief. Among women, brave souls like Hazrat Zonera, Hazrat Nadia, and Hazrat Amuyobay stood tall with firm hearts. And even the noble, respected companions Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq Ra, Hazrat Usman Ra, Hazrat Ali Ra, Hazrat Umar Ra faced social and physical resistance for accepting the truth. But despite every hardship, the flame of faith continued to spread. Scene: House of Arqam, Safa, as the torture from the Quraysh grew severe. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, took a historic step. He chose the house of Hazrat Arqam Bin Arqam at the foot of Safa as a secret yet sacred place. Thus Dar-e-Arqam was born, the first educational institution of Islam. Here, Prophet gathered his companions. He taught them the Quran, the Hadith, the Usul ad-Din, the foundations of belief, wisdom, and character. This small house became the cradle of the greatest civilization ever known. But what were the goals of Dar-e-Arqam? To teach the Quran and its meanings, to explain the teachings of the Prophet, to build character with obedience, knowledge, and wisdom, and to spread the message of Allah to the entire universe. Various methods were used: gentle instruction, deep discussions, one-on-one mentoring, and silent resilience. Curriculum: Tafsir Quran, usually Vika, Caliphs, Nav, Asterisk, Masav, Shurf Jadal, Jihad, Medina. The Suffah begins. Azam moved to Medina. Another powerful learning center came into being, a shaded platform next to the Prophet's Mosque. This was Suff. It became the residence classroom, and spiritual hub for those who had no home but were rich in their thirst for knowledge. The Ashab-e-Suffah, residents of Suffah, lived a life of simplicity and full devotion to Islam. Their only goal? To learn, to serve, and to spread the message of truth. The Ashab-e-Suffah, the scholars of light, these were not ordinary men. They were heroes of knowledge. Do you recognize these names? Oz bin Asesma, bin Haratha Halagarbara, bin Malik Thabit, bin Buddha Thabit, bin Wadi Athakif, bin Amr Jarhad, bin Quella Jail, bin Sarakaharia, bin Hamelahud, bin Asida Hybid, bin Zaid Haraya, bin Numan Azim, bin Harmala Hanzalahaj, bin Hamer Hakam, bin Umer Harmala, bin Umer Harmala, bin Iaskabab, Adahadahaka, bin Haiska Hadahabid, bin Hadahakam, bin Hadahakam, bin Hadahakam Salata, bin Hadahada Salata Salata Salata, bin Hadahada Salata, bin Hadahada Hada bin Zakuram bin Fatikaram bin Askababe bin Yasaf Abdullah, Delbu Yudanabu, Lubobahabu, Razinzad bin Katabza Fanaba, Saeed Al-Qudra Salam, Mala Abi Hadifa Salam, bin Ubada Salam, bin Amerisab, bin Galad Jakrans, bin Usahab, bin Sinan Safwan, bin Beit Hadakfa, bin Kastalha, bin Amr Abdullah, bin Masud Abu Harada Abdullah, bin Abdullah, bin Amaktam Abdullah bin Amir, bin Amir Abdullah bin Anas Abdullah bin Zadabullah bin Harith Abdullah bin Umar Bador Rahman bin Kurtabdur, Rahman bin Jabretba, bin Gatswan Nukba, bin Kaladamar, bin Afam, bin Taglabuim, bin Sada Badukash, bin Sada Badukash, bin Musanar Bad bin Saria Habdullah, bin Habashuta, bin Abidaba al Nadaram, bin Abasa Masud, bin Rabi Muad, bin Abu Halim Awathila, bin Askawabisa bin Mabadalo Liasar, Abu Fuka Habashir, bin Kasasia Habu, Muwahiba Hubu, Asababu Rihana Shem Unabu, Velbarabia bin Kababu Barzamwaya bin Hakam Hassan bin Alithis. Men lived in poverty, but were rich in purpose. They memorized the Quran, studied fiqh, tafsir, and were trained directly by the Prophet's saw. Later, they were sent across regions to teach, preach, serve humanity. The community's role, the people of Medina supported them. They brought food, clothes, and care to these humble scholars. A perfect example of how an Islamic society nurtures those who devote their lives to faith and learning. Conclusions. What do we learn today? That Islamic education was never just about books. It was about building character, shaping societies, and changing the world. Dar-e-Arqam taught us the power of a single home. Sufa taught us the strength of sincere students. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that every believer is a learner. Every learner can be a leader. May Allah make us from among the seekers of knowledge and bless us with the legacy of the Ashab-e-Suffah. Ameen. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and join us in our next video as we continue our journey through the golden history of Islamic education only on Future Scholars Network. Jazakum Allahu Khairan.